Recently, one of my students from this particular course contacted me and he informed me that he has gone through this course which helps him to do data audit, data design, variable selection, multi-quantity removal, and everything for the credit scoring. He told me that he also has gone through this particular course because he was somewhere where R was getting used, and he knows that okay, these are the same procedure that is getting applied here also. He was inquiring me that is there any tool where he can achieve all these things. All these things means data analysis, visualization, getting the sense of data, checking important and character variable and everything. He was saying, is there any tool where he can achieve almost everything using GUI or no code solution? And he was saying that with the advent of AI, probably now these things should become a lot easier. That's where I talked to him about this particular tool that our firm has produced. And this tool, and he was of the opinion that there are many who are audience of these kind of courses and they are looking for something where they can achieve the same stuff using no code solution. And that's where he actually gave me an idea that I should actually show a demo that how this particular tool helps achieve everything without coding so that people can get idea, and those who chooses to go for zero code solution or AI assistance where AI can guide everything at every stage probably can go for this particular kind of thing. So let me get going and explain you how does it work. So in this tool works on the concept of blank canvas. So if you go anywhere, you'll not find anything. You just go here. The magic starts the moment you load the data. So all you need to do, you just go select the data. Let's say I am selecting this particular data and any kind of data, CSV, Excel, Pickle, JSON, all data you'll be putting at one place. The tool is intelligent enough to know how to read it. You click the button and instantly it actually starts reading and it actually starts creating several variables. So it will keep writing that how it is generating variable and gives you SQL and everything. Also, whenever it does any kind of cleaning, it gives you all those SQL and details so that so these are the things that it is cleaning and it is generating and putting those SQL code also so that if needed, one can do it outside this particular system also, especially for deployment. And flooring, capping, everything, this tool is just selection away. You select and it does that. But now let me just, so flooring, capping, if you want to do, just select and it takes you there. So now let me take you to the part that he was very interested in knowing. So he was interested that how will people do data audit? After getting data, people do data audit. The tool that people use maximum for data audit is actually crosstab. The beauty of this tool is that it automatically creates those bin variables from numeric so that you can actually put in row and probably something in column, and you can ask that okay, give me something like what any kind of stuff, where you are looking for sum, and you say that okay, I am looking at little formatted output, and just say that, and it generates this. Okay, just say that you know give me a row wise formatting, and it is doing, it's showing you row wise where is max, where is man, and this is giving you sum. You said this is good enough, but in lieu of sum, can I get average? So the moment you say average, it starts producing average. You say this average is good, but can I get sum of, what percentage up? Now you are interested in count, and more than that you are interested in knowing that how many people are lying here. So essentially it means this divided by this sum, so that you can achieve by using percentage of row total. So now it is giving you those kind of thing. It's also giving you all the graphs so that you can immediately visualize all those things, that what is happening. Now this is fine, this is doing the job. So this is a lot helping doing this particular stuff, data audit. But in this data audit, I have also talked about skewness, kurtosis, percentile, stem and leaf, and all those diagrams. So let me show you how will you achieve there. For to do that, you just come to this particular screen. Let's say I am interested in knowing. Let's say I'll select any two variable here. Let's say I'll select gift 36, and I'll select something like any, let me select any variable which has well distributed graph. So if you do that and you click a button, it is whatever it is doing is one part, but now take a look at, just say that I'm looking at the histogram and all those things of the numeric variable. So the moment you select, will start showing you histogram of both the variable, box plot of both the variable, which is as good as stem and leaf, QQ plot of both the variables. It starts showing you Shapiro-Wilk test so that you could know the QQ test. It also gives you all these things that I've talked, skewness, kurtosis, mean, percentile distribution. It also does regression of those two variables that you have selected and gives you regression equation, and it shows you extreme values, largest, smallest for both the fields. So if you look at, this is doing the entire stuff, that univariate kind of thing that I was showing. Now let me show you that one stuff that I have talked a lot, that how people should analyze the trend of variable along with the dependent variable. So here the dependent variable is target B, which is the dependent variable binary in this course, right? So you just say average. The moment you say average, it will show you the graph. Let the count be, and let's say you want to do age wise analysis, and you will not like to take a look at bar chart simple. You will say y1 on bar and y2 on line. So what it is giving you, it is giving you this kind of graph and showing you this trend. You probably would have been little better that if there are well populated graph, that also this tool automatically produce. So it is actually producing you with q, which means like almost quantile based stuff where all the things will be populated. Now you have seen that for any region you want to create your own groups, probably let's say up to 44, 55, 66, 77, and more, something like that. To do that also in this tool, you don't need to do any kind of coding. You have the image, you go here, you just type what you're looking at. So 45, 55, 66, 77. One click of button and it will create those bins automatically. And not only it will create those bins, it will also give you accuracy check. So if you can look at saying more than 1.99, up to 44 is here. More than 44 means up to 55 is here. More than 55 is here. So it's giving you all the count and how it is. It's giving you SQL so that you can copy and paste. Now, it has given and automatically feeds it here also so that you can see the graph. So now you can see the graph in the new bins and everything. So all binning. But if you don't want to do binning on your own also, the tool comes with a feature where you just click a button and it will do the job. But now let me show you the main step that what I was interested. So how will you do variable selection? So variable selection and all those kind of thing here is again automated. You just go here, you say that I am interested, and this tool only shows you those options which are applicable. So right now, if you look at, I am putting it by default, it has selected customer damage, which has some 6 category. So it's saying only deep neural network can be applied. You go ahead, say, no, 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 I am interested in target B, which was my dependent variable, and that is the data on which this particular course has been created. You say that target B is my dependent variable, and you go ahead, say, I'm looking at actually logistic regression, not the classification tree, though it comes with lot of features on its own. And you will also ignore certain variables. So which variable you will ignore? You will ignore those variables which are linked with dependent variable, like target D and target D missing, because these are obviously linked with the dependent variable. So you ignore it and you just say okay. So now in this tool, if you look at this course, I was actually asking you to do directional check, sense check, doing the variable selection and doing multi-collinearity treatment and everything, that this particular tool does automatically. So it goes ahead, does the variable selection, and after that it gives you the graph. After giving graph, it does go for the next level of variable selection. It gives you based on next level of variable selection which are becoming important. And after doing that, it goes ahead, does the multi-collinearity treatment. If for any reason you are confused, every time you'll see this kind of stuff, you'll see a lot. When you click on it, will always open a particular dedicated help page for you to guide you. And you'll see this kind of like question mark a number of times so that you can, wherever you are confused, you can just click and you can get to know that, okay, what this particular stuff is doing. But now coming back, you are here. So it is doing multicollinearity treatment, and it does absolutely the same job of multicollinearity treatment that I'm talking here. That how to go ahead, find each variable which are linked and everything. So it does that, and it gives you step by step summary of that, step by step. That okay, which one it was linked, and then what it has selected and everything. And then here, if you look at, I had talked about how to iterate for final model and understanding the model strength and everything, which this tool does automatically. So it will give you all the detail of model. It gives you VIF, it gives you variable wise coefficient, it gives you variable wise significance. It gives you all those, some of those new age stuff which earlier was not known, but now people use it a lot, like true positive, true negative, all those things it does. And then it creates the chaos kind of stuff on its own. It is giving you all the detail. It's also giving you the graph. It knows that there are several people who are not knowing, so it tells you that okay, if you work up to this much, what you are going to get. So it actually tells you interpretation of this chaos table also, and where you should go. And automatically, if you look at here, I was showing you how to generate chaos using Excel. In this tool, it comes automatically on the screen also. Then it starts giving you high level understanding of that how this score is working. So it gives you all the variable and bucket wise, what are the average, how things are operating. And then it actually gives you each independent variable by visualization. But this is the variable, and this is how it is coming. So that the direction sense check, which was earlier a difficult job in this particular tool, direction, common sense direction sense check on everything, that is happening here automatically. And by seeing the graph itself, you could know that okay, this is making sense or not, and we like to keep it or not, or if you want to remove it. Now it goes ahead, and where I had written about iterate for final model, it actually does. It starts showing you box Tidwell test, it start doing model validation test, it does the coefficient stability check and saying that there is no change in the direction, but there is huge change in the coefficient value, and that it is color coding so that you can see it clearly. Then it goes ahead and develops the model in trace data, again gives you the interpretation. It gives you PSI and characteristic analysis also on top of this particular data. So if you look at, this is the kind of tool which helps you achieve almost entire stuff, and it comes with a very rich kind of visualization. Almost any kind of graph that you want to see in this tool is automated. What I'm trying to say, that for any reason you want to do normal visualization and you want to do a lot of other stuff, you just keep selecting whatever. It comes with a hell lot of stuff, like if you want to do tree map and you click a button, it will give you actually tree map. So it will give you tree map of this particular tool. However, like tree map, ideally you should put more than one variable. So let me put something more. Let's say dim gender and probably homeowner. Now, if you take a look, it will create the whole path and everything for the distribution. Now you are looking at these tree diagram, you feel that okay, probably you would have been better with the sunburst. So you go ahead, select the sunburst, it will give you sunburst chart. And the beauty is that in the sunburst kind of chart, that you can actually drill down it, far better. Just allow me a minute to show you something more here. Sunburst chart, ideally I should not have selected custom formula here because I have not put custom formula. So I will just select normal, not the custom formula, because I have not put any custom formula here. I'll just say sunburst with these two variables only. If I put custom formula, even that particular option will work. But I want to right now show you with just the normal stuff. So it is generating the chart, and here it is like pi within pi. So let's say for any reason you are interested in those group which are more than 66, it will leave the graph. Now you are interested in only, let's say, level F, wherever it is. So if you click, it will show you the distribution of that kind of stuff. So this tool comes with almost everything. And the good part is that if you want to generate a score after making model, you can use this particular feature where you can just load the model and data and it will generate the model. It also comes with text and other deep neural network. It also gives you a very rich tool to get data, to join data, to even append data, to aggregate using just UI, no coding at all. So it comes with a very rich tool of data preparation, and almost most of the most of the statistical tests that people do comes built in using this tool. Thank you for watching. Just feel free to give your comment. Feel free to let me know what more you like to hear.